It is us. Fail women. Fail creatures. Fail beasts. We're here.
It is we.
It is the two of us. Hi.
Hello. The dynamic duo on screen once again.
Dynamic duo. However, you're quite static on my shoulder, you know?
Look, we tried, but it was too much processing power.
Don't worry about it. Actually, you're a bit... Let me tilt you a bit. There we go.
You have to adjust my positioning every time. Do you never think of me?
How are you all doing, though? And how are you, Anya?
I myself am pretty good. I'm a little sleepy, but when am I not? I have a big coffee and a lot of energy.
As usual. Hey, Arugana! And yeah, for context to anyone who may be seeing the time and being like, hey, there was a delay today. No, there wasn't. No, there wasn't. For anyone who doesn't know, DST, Daylight Saving Time, doesn't happen in Spain until the 31st. So this is my regular hour.
It's bad enough that it happens at all.
But then they do it differently across countries and so desync the entire fucking world.
It's the worst.
But DST or whatever, it doesn't matter. We're here and we're going to have fun for like about 2 hours.
We're gonna have a little bit of a blast together.
No delay, you're just American. Yeah, exactly.
This is silly Americano.
Allow me to get say, please, Psycho Stream, you're way too fucking loud and animated for me right now. God.
I cannot handle this, not even for a moment.
She is so much to handle at the best of times. I will enjoy it, yeah. Daylight savings fucked you up bad. Oof. Messy.
I'm usually awake when the time ticks over anyways, so I never fucking notice. I'll just be like I went to go see Dune the night that it happened, and so we got out of the theater and I was like, yeah, it's like just shy of 2 a.m. It's 3 a.m.
There we go. That's the game capturing properly first try. Don't worry about it. Speaking of capturing first try, I need to share it with you. I remember.
I'm so proud you caught it all on your own.
I need you to know, I almost didn't catch it on my own there.
I could tell I was about to say something.
That VN starting sound is so nostalgic. It's really... I've grown to really like just everything about this game. The sounds, the little sound effects, recognizing them still using some of these sounds in FGO.
I'm so excited. It's time.
Game good. Anyway, we had just Inktober and we didn't even start the day, so you know we're gonna have some kinda like traumatic nightmare.
I don't understand why you would think that. That never happens.
Immediately. The fucking fire. What did I seek? And what for? There were people who couldn't be saved. And me who couldn't save them. I'm sure that must be the reason. What happened after that? And what did I want to become? I remember the ash-gray sky. The dark sky on the verge of starting to weep. There, even my will to live almost disappeared. If I lost that will, I would have died. Abandoning many people to their deaths, I walked and lived just a few minutes longer than them. Many parts of me died in that process. That's why I was mostly empty. If even your desire to live breaks down, with that you become nothing. If you don't have anything, the only thing left to do is die. And so I died. It got hard to think and I closed my eyes, and just before everything went dark, The hand that I stretched up toward the sky was taken. That was everything. I became nothing. Because I had nothing, that was all I had. Because it was something I couldn't do, I bitterly idolized it. That's right. In the place of the people I couldn't save, I thought that from now on, I had to help many people. And yet, he said that that was fake. Borrowed ideals. A salvation passed from hand to hand like gold. An end at which no reward awaits. What did I try to become, and what for? That could be you.
I wanted to be a hero.
The one who left those words behind wasn't me, but... Okay, just a little bit of trauma, it's okay. That reminded me that we had an encounter with Archer. And Archer was like, hey, so like, fuck you and your ideals.
Hey, you know everything you stand for? Bullshit.
We are not even 5 minutes into the stream and Shirou died. Don't worry about it. Listen, if you think about it from the perspective of that flashback and that moment of trauma, he has been dead for 10 years.
How many times are you gonna die, Shirou?
He got better. A little bit. Just a little bit.
Did he?
He can get worse. And then better again, and then worse again. Don't worry about it.
We can make them worse.
I wake up. In contrast to yesterday, strong sunshine heralds clear skies today. Damn it, so why do I have a headache? Because half of your body is still probably numb. Because trauma, because you don't sleep at fucking all.
Because around Rin 24/7.
Maybe it's the result of what happened last night, but I didn't sleep well. I guess I must have had quite the nightmare. My temples are throbbing. I'll go wash my face. As they say, a coward dies 1,000 deaths. Shirou is no coward, because 1,000 deaths wouldn't be enough to redeem his sin of surviving. Wow, it really is nice out. It's only 6:30, but the sky is enchantingly blue. It's warm too for a winter morning, and the snow piled up in the garden has completely disappeared. There's not even snow, chat. I can't believe.
Why are we even fucking here?
When I wash my face and brush my teeth, my sleepiness is completely wiped away. God, I wish that was me. That's right. Today's Sunday, so I don't have to go out of my way to get Fujine up. I can make breakfast a little later, and we can take our time eating it. There's no one in the living room. I guess I'm the first up. Fujine and Saber I understand, but I'm surprised that even Tosakai's still asleep. God, he still doesn't know just what kind of creature she is. He got used, like, fast enough in the first route, where she just starts living with him immediately. Not in this one. Well, anyway, it's time to make breakfast. It may be the weekend, but I still have 4 people to feed this morning. Even if I start doing the prep work now. Huh? Are we out of bread? I'm sure I bought a loaf yesterday, but even the bag has vanished. Okay, so... I was going to accuse Ren of that, and it's probably Ren. But at the same time, I can just imagine Ren, Saber, and Fujine, all 3 of them just snacking on bread, you know?
Just hunched in a corner. Door opens, they all look like they've been caught.
Time to go get Saber to buy some Wonder Bread.
No.
She is a blonde white woman, you know?
I'm gonna cry. Please don't.
It's actually our chair. Shirou Emiya, I knew you would want bread this morning. Fuck you. Guess I should look at these 300 yen coins as a sign of good. Okay, it's Rin. It's Rin.
The money's involved. We know it's Rin.
This is the first time I've seen a crime like this. Fujine, the most likely culprit, wouldn't have gone to this much effort. In which case, that leaves only one possible culprit. Now what should I do? Not having any bread isn't a big deal, but this morning we do have another mouse to feed in the form of Tosaga. It's just before 7. The tofu shop should be open, right? Uh-oh. Oh, we have the chance to go out this morning.
Fuck.
I'm genuinely curious because, okay, in the Fate route, I could have said, oh, with this we will meet Ilya. But we haven't fucking seen Ilya in this route almost at all.
I was gonna say we did once when she tried to kill us.
Yeah, and then she hasn't shown up again, so like, I don't think it could be Ilya. Maybe we run into Sakura?
Or maybe some secret, worse third thing.
We just get fucking stabbed by Lancer.
Fuck it, let's go. Let's go to the shopping district.
Let's go to the shopping district. Well, it's obvious what the culprit is. As the one responsible for breakfast, I can't approve of wasting my precious time this morning by questioning a certain someone.
Job hog.
Quite right. If I got that kind of time, I should run down to the tofu shop. If I have time to complain to Rin, I have time to go to the tofu shop.
If I have time to complain to her, I have time to fix her mistake.
Beneath a clear blue sky. First thing in the morning, I'm at the tofu shop to do some shopping. With the 300 yen left on the table, I buy 3 blocks of soft tofu. Oh, Shirou-kun! It's mighty fine of you to come out here on a Sunday! And head home, sipping on the pack of soy milk that the shopkeeper's son gave me as a bonus. He's a fucking soy boy! He's a fucking soy boy! He's a fucking soy boy!
I don't think it's fair to call Japanese people soy boys.
You're right. You're 100% right.
That's a staple of their diet.
But also, he is the soft boy archetype.
No, but also, like, Shirou specifically is a soy boy.
Yes! And we say it with all the love in the world, don't worry about it.
Of course. Nothing but love for our soyest of boys.
He is soy-pilled. The guy's voice had you dying for 5 minutes when you heard it the first time? He sounds like a real fun guy. And then it's discovered that that guy is actually the 7th master we don't know about.
Oh my god. Another one?
Another one. Yeah, that feels good. This is perfect. In terms of the situation, this is an impeccably fine morning. Okay, so what's gonna ruin it?
Right?
But it feels like I'm missing something. I quizzically tilt my head and look up at the blue sky. Blocks of tofu that they cut nice and big for me, and the 60 yen pack of soy milk. I thought that something that could rival this happiness could just come falling out of the sky. I can't believe that he's so happy just going out doing the shopping. Holy shit.
This is like all he ever wanted.
Just the piece of mundane, just dealing with day-to-day life.
Oh, okay, we're fine.
Huh. Nothing happened.
That's so suspicious.
We just gave Shirou a little time to himself, actually.
Like, good for him. I'm glad we did that.
He just wants to buy, but no. Survivor's guilt. What a nice day today. Nothing could rival this nice milk and this fine tofu I have purchased. Except maybe if I had been able to save the people that time. Treating it like a morning stroll, I slowly make my way back and spend about 10 minutes pondering over what I'm going to use the tofu for. By the time I notice them, the hands on the clock are already showing 8:30. Like clockwork.
Good morning, Shirou. You're taking it rather easy this morning, aren't you?
Shirou, I'm hungry already. You're still making the breakfast? How could you?
Shirou, where the fuck is breakfast?
Hey, Ghost Shrimp, don't worry about it. Morning, Saber. Since it's Sunday, I don't have school today, so I can afford to take it a little easier. I'm feeling good too, so let's head to the dojo when we finish breakfast.
Yes, it would be my pleasure. Then, Shirou, the feeling has completely returned to your left side.
Yeah, it has, now that you mention it. I was able to take a nice stroll down to the shopping street, so it seems like I'm mostly healed up. Well, I still feel just a little sluggish, but at this rate I should be fine by tomorrow.
I'm glad to hear it. While you're injured, that reflects poorly on me as well. It gives me comfort to see you standing in the kitchen like usual.
Take your time, Arukana. God, I really do love the gentle slice of life so much.
It's so nice. It is such a palate cleanser between the horrible trauma and heady ideals.
Yeah, and also the extreme, like, a bodily harm.
What's extreme about it? I think it's fine.
Saber literally had her throat ripped out!
It's fine. She's fine. She probably doesn't even remember.
Saber seats herself at her usual place at the table. I love how everyone in chat is just like pushing the male wife agenda on Shirou. Like, they're right, but like, they're pushing it today. Yeah. We have mentioned this before. I don't know if on stream or between streams, but the slice of life makes you care for these characters and the status quo of their lives, which makes the danger and the actual like scenes of the Holy Grail War hit harder.
It gives you such like a gentle idea of the baseline, so that when they do get attacked or when someone intrudes on the barrier at the house, you're like, no, get out, you're ruining it.
That Fujine and Tosuka haven't woken up yet. I can only call over sleeping. But it is the weekend, so I'll let them sleep until breakfast is ready. What do you think you do? Slice of life scenes? Yep. I am so curious about Hollow Ataraxia. Because genuinely, the only thing I know about it is some of the slice of life scenes and the milk mage. So like, don't worry about the milk mage.
You're not allowed to say things like that in front of me and tell me not to worry about it.
Well, also I think this was Saber. At least I think I heard Saber.
Good morning, man. You seem to have slept well last night.
Oh. While I was busy saying that, it looks like Tosuka got up. Morning. I really didn't sleep all that well though. The sun was too bright, and somebody was pattering around past midnight. As she replies to Saber, Tosuka enters the living room. Now then, I don't really want to complain first thing in the morning, but I do need to ask her about what happened to all the bread. Morning, Tosuka. It's a little sudden, but about this morning... My breath catches. That Tosuka, first thing in the morning, she's once again in an outfit that I'm still not used to. With a thump, my pulse suddenly quickens. Hey, Jackie, you came in to hear about the milk mage. Interesting.
God damn it.
It's the fault of those bright red clothes. They hurt my eyes so much that what I meant to say has been completely blown out of my head. I'm just making breakfast. Sit down and have some tea or something until it's done. Trying to maintain the appearance of calm, I set 2 cups of tea down on the table. But... what are you dawdling around for? We're going out today, so hurry up and get ready. Hosoka glares at me. That breakfast can come later. Huh? Going out where? To the next town? I don't necessarily like to go even further, but I doubt we actually have time for that, so this is a compromise. Huh? Is this some new kind of preemptive strike? I can't grasp the first thing about what Hosoka intends. I get that it's a compromise, but what are we doing? What are we doing? We're obviously going to have some fun. We're going on a date! A date? Who's going with who? I am. With you. She says, proudly.
I love this. I love this so much.
And then, after I tilt my head in confusion, I love that Shirou was ready to just be like, oh, you're going on a date with Saber before he even thought about this, right?
Oh, congratulations.
A date? You and me? Is there anybody else? I told you last night, didn't I?
Saber's right there.
Wait a second. What are you talking about? You're going so fast that my brain's processing power can't keep up. Come on, let's get going. I figured that this was going to happen, so I made lunch for us. Here, take this tote bag and come along, Shiro. She made sandwiches for them.
Oh my god, I'm blushing so hard. This is so cute. Oh my goodness.
She wasn't snacking. She wasn't the snacking beast.
That's the cutest thing ever. Oh my god.
Forcing a green tote bag in my hands, Hosoka leaves the living room. And I see her off in total amazement.
Shirou, should you not be following her?
Yeah, wait a second, Hosoka? I hurriedly take off running. I hear 2 sets of footsteps. Saber is following along behind me as well. You're late. You've got some guts to keep a girl waiting, don't you? It's got nothing to do with guts. Whatever I had to say about it, it seems it's already determined that we're going on a date. No, wait a second. I said we're going out to have fun, right? Why? Because I feel like it. You don't particularly care, do you? It's not like we're going to do anything during the day anyway. I'm not going to let you try and run away now.
I am so obsessed with Rin incapable of communicating her feelings honestly. Skipping it. Not doing it poorly, not dodging around it. Skipping that part. We're going on a date.
I need you to also realize that this is coming immediately after Shirou said that he has never fucking done anything for fun, and she was outraged about it.
Literally last night on the fucking porch, where she's like, wow, you've never done anything for yourself? What the fuck?
And then she's like, okay, we're having a date then. Give me a moment though. Just...
This is the single most important thing I've ever witnessed in my life.
Okay, I return. Oh, she was all, haha, I don't have fun, and she took that personally. The parallels to, yeah, it's literally parallels to the Saber date. This is what Shirou was trying to do for Saber, except Rin is doing it for him.
It's fucking beautiful.
You're right that I don't really care, but look. Oh yeah, what about Archer? He'd be against something like this, wouldn't he? I've left Archer behind. I bet he's asleep at my house right about now. I can't win. I can't talk Tosaka down all by myself. Just speech bubble next to him, just I lost to Tosaka. Don't worry about it. If we're going to stop her, that's right, Saber. What's Saber going to do? She's a hungry white woman.
Oh my god, I love these two so much. Holy shit.
I don't mind if she tags along with us. Triple date, triple date, triple date. Ooh. It's a rout. With that single line, all my cards are totally beaten. Have you finally resigned yourself to the idea? Then let's hurry up. Today, we'll forget about being masters and play our hearts out. Wait, you... Okay, give me 1 moment. Give me 1 moment.
I'll give you a single moment.
This is day 10, right? No, 11. Okay, no, we are still a couple of days away from the H scene. I wanted to check that, you know?
We had to be ready just in case.
Actually, I don't see it on the thing here.
It's gonna be a surprise.
Generally don't know when it would happen. Huh. Anyway, we can continue. I don't have any time to stand here bewildered. As soon as she grabs my hand, Tosaka leaps out the door. It looks like I've got no choice but to get used to the idea. Tosaka is full of energy this morning, and it doesn't seem like I stand a chance against her. And it's obvious that she'd shoot down any argument even if I did protest. And I don't know what she's thinking, but Saber is coming along without a word of complaint. Well, and besides... Look, the weather is really nice today. Construction noises.
How are construction noises?
Also, I need to say that there was something else that Rin said yesterday. It wasn't just about realizing that he had never had fun, but she also got mad at him and was like, okay, we'll pick up next time. Like, we will fight like we did last time, you know? We will finish the fight we had because fuck you, you know?
This is her doing that?
This is the worst thing she could do to Shirou right now.
As it turns out, the thing that's going to happen to ruin this perfectly good morning is Rin's going to force him to have a good time.
Yep. As soon as we get off the bus, I'm overwhelmed by the number of people. He's so autistic. He's so autistic. I relate to him so much. Oh my god.
I so feel this though.
Outside the station, it's thronged with people. On a weekend day when the weather is this nice, and what's more, at just before 10 in the morning, it'd be stranger if it weren't crowded.
I'm surprised. Come the weekend, people gather here in great numbers, don't they?
Bewildered, Saber looks around the plaza. She hadn't seen the city yet during the day, so her reaction is probably a natural one. I say that, but I'm struck by the size of the crowd as well. Now then, I wonder where we should go first. Do you two have any requests? Oh no! Rin is asking the two people who have no personal lives to speak of what they want to do.
I think that's pretty powerful.
But in a totally different world from us, Tosaka is bursting with enthusiasm. Even if you ask me that, I don't know any places to go and have fun.
I couldn't answer you if I wanted to.
You wouldn't, would you? And what about you, Saber? Do you have anywhere you'd like to go?
You're asking me? No, there's nowhere that I'm especially interested in. In the first place, I'm Shirou's bodyguard. This is a day for you and Shirou, Rin. Please, treat me as though I'm not here.
Huh? That's so. So we can do what I want then? Oh no! Oh no! Neither of you offered an opinion. So does that mean you're okay with absolute obedience to my plan? Why is she like this? Why is she like this?
She's the worst.
A shiver runs down my spine. There's something terrifying about the mischievous glimmer in Tozuka's eyes as she looks at us. Oh, wait a second. Don't say that in such an ominous tone. And anyway, I'd said I'd go along with you, Tozuka, but I didn't say anything about a date. We were all three of us, so just taking a little break together, that's all. Oops, too bad. In the real world, they call that a date. Look, we've come all the way here, so suck it up and get used to the idea. You know that girls don't really like a sore loser. Girls? What girls?
Jesus Christ.
What girls indeed, but, well, maybe being stubborn is one of your good points, right, Saber? I love this assessment, just fucking out of the blue.
Shirou does hate those, or hate to lose. In combat, it's reassuring that he has an indomitable spirit.
So she says, isn't that nice, Shirou? Tozuka keeps a satisfied grin. Oh god, what the hell is so fun about spending all this time making fun of me? Now then, why don't we go to Verde? I tried to fucking... I mixed the fucking English and Spanish accent for Verde. Verde. First. You still haven't had breakfast, right? After we have some tea, we can go take a look at some shops and get warmed up. Put the stock collar on, Shirou! Get in the main outfit, Shirou! Shut up! Shut up! Shit! Holy fuck! Tozuka takes off swiftly. If I remember, Verde is the name of a new department store that popped up just recently. Come on. If you dawdle, I'm going to leave you behind. Morning only lasts until 10 o'clock, so it will be over if we don't hurry up. Lies. Lies. Morning lasts until you wake up.
Does the morning last until noon? Like, technically? Like, even objectively, isn't she wrong?
Hey! I call after her, but she doesn't stop. It seems like Tozuka isn't going to wait, nor is she going to give me any room to calm down.
Shirou, Rin is getting away.
Oh, God, I get it. If that's what you want, I'll follow you to hell! I slap my cheeks and fire myself up. Let's go, Saber! Do not get lost, okay?
Yes, make sure you don't lose sight of Rin, Shirou.
I like the fucking voice he put on. He just put on his fucking war face.
I fucking love the conceit of man forced to have fun.
We take off at a run. In the midst of the crowds thronging the city streets, Tozuka doesn't even turn around, her back seeming to say that she has absolute faith that we will follow after her. It's not absolute faith, Shirou. She's demanding that you follow her. It's an order. And when I realize it, I've fallen into an even more inescapable predicament.
This place has a rather different atmosphere from the store we visited first, doesn't it? Rin, what is this place?
A different kind of arrest? I figured you two might be tired. You look like you might collapse from exhaustion if we don't take a quick break.
Certainly these last 2 hours have been hectic, but not so active that I should need a rest.
For you maybe, Saber, but there are also places that get worn down where you can see them. Depending on the person, what's just a normal floor for us might be a poisonous swamp for someone else. I'll have their banana parfait. You should try their devil sundae, Saber.
A little nod.
What about you, Miyakun? Do you like sweets? Like I could eat something like that in the morning? Can I just have a blended coffee? Oh, how manly! Are you sure? If we don't recover your HP, you might regret it later, you know?
She's so cringe. Oh my god.
I fucking love her so much.
She sucks.
That goes without saying, but if I eat ice cream or something with her right now, that really will feel like I've been sent to another dimension, and in the first place, I'm too nervous to eat anything at all. And anyway, how does she know about HP when she's hopeless with anything electronic? You're a stubborn one, aren't you? Well, that's fun too in its way, so I guess it's fine. She's having so much fun.
She's living her best life. I'm so happy for her.
What's so fun about this, you smirking devil? You're the one who should be eating the devil sundae.
Shirou, you mustn't turn your nose up at sugar. If, as Rin says, you are growing tired, how about this mango rush with cream?
I fucking love this so much!
This is the cutest thing.
And now, Saber casually recommends a dish to me.
Yes, I ought not to say this too loudly, but during long marches, I would surreptitiously snack on sweet fruits. I've also heard that chocolate and other such things were originally made by alchemy.
That's the first I've heard of that. So Saber, you want to try the mango rush too, don't you?
Yes, I would be pleased if I could have a bite. This is the cutest thing ever.
Oh my god, the polycule date! What loneliness. Leaving me, practically paralyzed with nerves behind. Saber has already fallen for Tosaka's wiles. Oh, there's no need for you to hold back, Saber. We're here anyway, so why don't you order both of them?
I would love to, but that would be a waste of money. Hunger is one thing, but I couldn't possibly order something just because I was curious.
I'm telling you, that's the fun of going on a date. In this arrangement, Emiya-kun will treat us with a smile, and we will get to marvel at what a good guy he is.
I see. Amazing. As always, Rin, I can only stand in awe at your direction of events.
Oh my fucking god.
The polycule date is real.
Never mind falling for her wiles. Saber has been firmly on Tosaka's side right from the beginning. Now then, let's make sure I have our order right. We've got one banana parfait, one devil sundae, one mango rush, and a blended coffee. Is that right, esteemed customers? What are you asking me for? It's fine. Do whatever you want. I don't have any right to refuse anyway, do I? And if you're going to order it anyway, the orange sponge cake is better than the mango rush. It will probably be more to Tosaka and Saber's taste as well. And I'll take that under advisement. You take good care of that side of you, Emiya-kun. And with that, our break that allows me not the slightest hint of relaxation begins. Yeah. I confess, I think I was strung tight as a bowstring for the first hour. If nothing else, Tosaka already stands out all by herself. With her eye-catching vivid red clothes and her long and beautiful black hair, she stands out by those colors alone. But on top of that, Tosaka herself is also an impeccable beauty. And with Saber standing next to her too, well, it goes without saying what a gorgeous pair they make.
Yeah, wow.
Huh? What are you staring at me for? Are you finally starting to loosen up? A moment. Oh, yeah, give me a second.
Okay, I have to entertain people. Oh, I don't have any jokes. I don't really have a type 5 or anything. Guys like sports? Hi, Sidani. It's a delight to see you as always. I'm doing fine. What do you mean I can't be out on Jackie's stream? And I don't eat airplane food. What do you mean jump scared with me?
I have returned. Who should it be? I think the boy Shirou is a good one.
Saber.
Oh, Saber. Go for it. Go for it. She's so right.
Why did they have an Anya PNG? Like, just to hand?
It was... Okay, so my theory is that Jackie still has your PNG from one time you did a collab with them at some point.
I don't even remember when that would have been.
A long time ago. I haven't taken my titty pills yet, but it's because it's not the hour. It's in 15 minutes, but thank you. I should just take them now, actually.
What's 15 minutes gonna do?
I need you to know, I just imagine like a TF scene, you know?
I bet you do.
What's the worst that could happen? I take my titty pills 15 minutes earlier and just instantly I get like, whomp! You know?
Why would that happen to take them earlier?
Because it stacks the estrogen, you know?
Oh, yeah, of course.
It makes sense.
Would that not be favorable?
It would, but also cumbersome. Well, with how much you've dragged me around, I guess I am, yeah. Damn it. I really do hate to admit it, but Hosoka was frustratingly right to say that we should take a break. Glad to hear it. Well then, that means I can start going a little harder, huh? Rin? Rin? My greatest foe gives me a meaningful smirk. Honestly, I don't even understand myself. As a master, I can fight alongside her no problem, but right now, even her familiar gestures make my heart jump in my chest. I'm sure we've gradually gotten so close now that it will be hard for me to even approach her normally. Oh, that's right, we come all the way here, so we have to try that next. Saber, how do you feel about accessories? Yes, drugged voice shopping.
You're talking about personal ornaments? I'm not a collector myself, but I wouldn't say I find it boring to look at, neither.
Then let's go to that shop over there next. There's a bunch of things I've been wanting to see you try on. Oh my god.
The polycule date is real.
The polycule date is so fucking real, holy shit. Oh, she's just gonna play dress up with Saber while Shirou watches?
This is fantastic.
I haven't relaxed at all. Just her beaming smile is enough to make my head spin. Assailed by this mysterious impatience, or disquiet, or whatever this is, my chest is a little tight. That's why, rather than going on a date, I thought it could be better for us to just go home and work out a strategy. Don't ruin it, Shirou. So just what sort of magic was it that turned that into this? Ren is so incredibly bi, holy shit.
Painfully bisexual.
Oh, that was fun! I haven't seen something that good in a long time. Oh god, what happened?
Is that so? I wasn't able to judge. They seemed out of character for Shirou somehow.
That's fine though, isn't it? Though I never imagined that that pair of glasses could make him look like such a gentleman. You should have bought those glasses, Shirou. I guess she must have really liked them. Hosaka's still laughing about it. He's been doing that for quite a while now. I don't know what she was thinking, but Hosaka took us to a glasses shop and played around getting Saber to try on show glasses. I got dragged into it as well and ended up trying on a few pairs, and one of those was a real hit with Tosaka. By the way, they were a pair of thick-rimmed and officious-looking glasses. Nerd. He looked like, actually? Mind your own business. Look, under no circumstances am I going to wear any glasses. I've got enough of a baby face as is. I don't want to look anymore like a kid than I already do. Transshiro reading,
Transshiro reading going off.
Oh, he wants to... Oh my god, I love it. I love that. Huh? Oh, I see, so you are aware of it. But there's no need to worry about it, is there? You're fine just the way you are now, Emiya-kun. I'm not. I can't do anything about my face, but I've got to at least get a little tall. Oh.
That's so cute.
Oh my god. Huh? I think you're pretty average though? Average my foot. Besides, you stand firmer when you're tall, right? I need to be at least as tall as Issei. I'm telling you, you don't have to worry about it, Short King. You've got plenty of growing to do. You relate to this in the opposite direction? God, that's so real, holy shit.
I need to be boy-sized.
I'm happy to hear that, but what are you basing that on, Tosaka? You got a good build, so if you eat well, you'll keep growing, right? You know, I figured you'd get bigger if you get some sunlight or something.
Shirou is a plant.
What are you calling a plant? Don't let me in with those flowers over there. Oh, Miya-kun, I didn't make you angry, did I? Not really. I'll ignore that part of it, and... well, if you say so, maybe there's some hope for me after all. I can't make any promises about your height, but I'm sure you will grow into a real fine man. I'll guarantee that much at least, Shirou. I'll draw Shirou and Miya as a potted plant, sure, why not? Saber holding the plant like, Master, you must photosynthesize. Huh? Why are you saying something that makes my face feel like it's going to catch fire? Fire! Like the fire 10 years ago!
Yeah!
Look, you're blushing! I like the way what you're thinking shows on your face right away, Miya-kun. Oh, she's playing with me. There's absolutely no mistaking that she's playing with me. You scoundrel! Is it fun for you teasing guys your own age? Of course it is! It depends on the person, but you have the best reaction, Shirou. Oh god. Please heap some sort of heavenly wrath upon her. Not for my sake, but for the sake of all guys at school. Well, why don't we leave teasing Shirou here for now and move on to the main event? How about we go really work some stress out before we have lunch? Tosaka puts her hands together and swings them through the air. Really work out some stress? You don't mean... Never mind what she means. That gesture can only mean one thing. No, but is that really something a girl should suggest herself during a date? I'm obviously saying we're gonna go battling, aren't I, Shirou? Could it be you don't know what that is? Are you serious? The former school idol seriously asked me. Of course I know what it is. No, what I'm trying to say is, I'm not sure if a batting, not battling. That was my misread.
Like baseball?
Yeah, batting. She did say batting. I thought they were fucking going to beat each other up. Okay, that's fine. I'm not really sure if a batting center is really a place where girls could have fun. As I say that, I imagine the sight of Tosaka standing on the plate.
Okay, yeah, definitely. Oh my goodness.
Oh crap, she definitely looks out of place, but I'm not sure what it means that she also doesn't seem the slightest bit unreliable. What? Would you rather go to the aquarium? Apparently they're supposed to be holding the third frozen fire contest between the penguin corpse and the giant North Sea seals. But as a show, it's third rate. What the fuck are you talking about? No. I think that sounds like a relatively second-rate attraction, but I don't know how I feel about spending a day as nice as this one at the aquarium.
The aquarium is my favorite place in the entire earth. Red, what is this batting which you speak of?
Oh god, Saber is going to be so into it.
She has no idea what baseball is.
Huh? Oh yeah, it's something you'd be good at, Saber. It's sometimes held up as an example of special training. You could call it a comprehensive physical exercise. Whoa. There goes Tosaka with another outrageous expression.
That does sound too intriguing to let pass.
She knows her way around Saber so well, holy shit. Exactly, it will feel good, so you should give it a try. Knowing you, Saber, you ought to be able to win every one of their prizes. Irresponsibly egging Saber on, Tosaka takes off at a quick walk again. As I watch her go, with a resigned sigh, I start walking myself. There's no arguing with Tosaka's enthusiasm. There's no stopping her. And it's not like being led around by her like this is so bad either. So, to put it shortly, this is how it ended up. I was able to relax just simply because it was fun. I was dragged around every which way so fast that I didn't even have time to catch my breath, and by the time I realized it, my nervousness had completely vanished. Tosaka reaching her hand out to say, "Onward!" me grudgingly following her lead, and Saber keeping watch over both of us. It really was fun. Visiting the town that until now I'd only ever just passed through. I never knew that everything I tried so hard not to involve myself with actually held so much meaning. And on the other side of that thought, at the dregs of something falling away, I understood. In short, I don't deserve this. Something like this is too much of a waste on someone like you. A part of me somewhere deep inside myself declared.
Buddy.
Oh. Exhausted. Each round was 30 swings, and we did that 5 times. I never imagined that. All told, I'd end up swinging the bat 150 times. And every one of those was because...
What is it, Shirou? It's troubling to have you look at me like that.
she had to be such a sore loser. I miscalculated. I didn't think Saber would be so obsessed with winning. Next to me, Tosaka lets out a defeated sigh. And in her own way... Huh? No, I'm only playing one game. I mean, if I swing about that much, I'll ruin the skin of my hands. saying that at Saber's urging she played one more game, and then after that she quit, saying that her shoulders were tired and her hands were sore. What are you talking about? You only played twice and you were playing on a lower level, weren't you? I played 5 times! 5 times! And at the fastest speed! Oh god, Saber gets angry if you hold back against her. She starts sulking if you get too far ahead. It's like I spent an hour in hell.
I am not sulking. All I did was inflame my fighting spirit against you, did I not? In the first place, it's your fault for being so exhausted by something that's like play compared to our sparring in the dojo.
Oh my god. Noted. Saber's the type to get angry when she loses a game. With a great sigh, we stagger onward. Anyway, there are a few clear conclusions to be drawn from this. The first is not to bet on anything with Saber. Second is that the rule that you have to get 10 hits more than your opponent to win can turn into an endless hell if the two of you are equally matched. And lastly, that if she's not allowed to use her magical energy, Saber is even weaker than we are. No, being able to hit 120 km/h pitches one after another like that, maybe it's Tosaka who's abnormal. Saber has the slightest frame on any of us, so I guess that's natural rather. I can only conclude that Tosaka is unusually strong for a girl.
Secret tomboy.
It's a little rude. Batting isn't just about the strength of your arm. If you get the swing speed and the angle of impact right, even a girl can hit a run. Once or twice, sure. Promise after that. Normally the muscles in your arms cramp up. You're not doing push-ups or something before you go to bed every night, are you? No, the way you bat, I can only imagine that's what it is. Buff Tosaka, buff Tosaka. I give her a little bit of sarcasm in thanks for everything I put up with today. But I do. What? Do you have a problem with that?
She works out.
Oh. Yeah. Nice. Every now and again she comes back with something like this and renders my counterattack completely ineffective. Anyway, let's have lunch. I'm not thinking about you bench pressing me, Tosaka-san. Don't worry about it. It's already after 2, right? I'm so hungry, I'm starting to get dizzy. Hungry Japanese boy! There should be a family restaurant next to the bridge right around here. Underrated fuck. Rin is fucking shredded. Yeah!
That's kind of based, actually. I was not expecting that at all.
Honestly. They have a pretty
I was just gonna say, what do you do, push-ups every night? Yeah?
Yeah, what about it?
What of it?
They have a pretty expansive menu, and Saber shouldn't have any complaints with it either. You're fine with that too, right, Tosaka? It's not like you were shooting for a particular restaurant or anything, right? Let's go, I call for her. There is. Actually, it's not exactly a restaurant, but I did make plans. Joan! That was... That was the funniest Freudian sleep. Holy shit.
We must take it in with all 5 senses.
She's literally, I've been preparing my entire life for a 7-way battle to the death. Did you think that I wouldn't work out? She is right. Huh. Is that right? So, where are we going then? Right here. Huh? What do you mean right here? She prepared lunch, Shirou, you forgot. She made cute sandwiches for you to eat. I'm telling you right here. The weather is nice, so we're going to have lunch here in the park. I gawp at our surroundings.
What a word.
Is that a word or is that a misspelling of gawk?
I really hope that's a word.
Never mind a restaurant, there's not even a hot dog stand to be seen. Tosaka, I know you weren't planning on ordering delivery, right? Hey, you. What did you think that tote bag you've been carrying around all morning was for? Huh? Oh. Now that she mentions it, there is a bag that I've been holding around all morning. It does definitely smell like mustard. So in other words, this is... It's obviously lunch, isn't it? Did I forget to tell you that I prepared that much at least? She directs a protesting stare my way. Come to think of it, she did say something like that, didn't she?
She explicitly told us she prepared lunch.
Informal, British, stare openly in a stupid or rude manner. Oh, literally, so it is a word.
It's literally just a synonym for gawk, but British.
I love it, actually.
Somebody get Jackie in here. We need to bully them.
Wow, I'm shocked. I didn't think it'd go to so much trouble. Of course I would. I'm the one who invited you out, so of course I made some preparations. And that clears up another mystery. This is what you used the bread for, right, Tosuka? No, I was sure you'd gotten hungry in the middle of the night and eaten it a lot up. It seemed kind of ridiculous that you'd eat the whole loaf, but I figured with you it might be possible.
Jesus.
No, now it all makes sense. I nod to myself that gets another load off my chest. And when I look up, Tosuka is making a terrifying face. Emiya-kun? Yeah, what is it, Tosuka? Did you leave the talking there and get lunch ready? Everything we need is in the bag. Oh, and if you're slow about it, I will kill you, alright? Yeah, I'll do my best.
Hey, buddy. Stop fucking talking.
I actually love their dynamic so much. Holy shit.
It's kind of actually fantastic.
I hurriedly sit down in the grass.
This is like the most compelling date I've ever seen in fiction.
And it's a three-way one, too.
I love this group of characters.
I think Saber, Ren, and Shirou deserve to kiss three-way. Please.
I think they should all kiss at the same time, so it's like a weird, awkward triangle.
Jeez, that was scary. It's not good for my heart when she tells jokes that don't sound like jokes with a beaming smile. Oh, CG!
Woo!
Bento CG! And so, our lunch begins 2 hours late. What's the matter, Shirou? You spaced out all of a sudden? Did you not like spice? Right next to me. Sitting close enough that I could reach out my hand and touch her. Tosuka says that. No, it's fine, I'm fine. The taste is kind of intense, but this is really good. Honestly, telling her what I think, I bring the sandwich to my mouth again. Really? I'm glad. It's kind of a talent to be able to make a bad sandwich, right? I thought for a second that I might have been stuck with something useless like that. Tosuka gives an amused grin. If it looked like I was spaced out, it was probably because the sight of her is so dazzling. Beneath the clear blue sky, we take lunch on the grass. It's already enough that it's so peaceful, but with Tosuka here too, it's more than I can handle. It's like my nerves from this morning have come back. Of course they have. Saber Shirou is very sweet and wholesome, complimentary in how they parallel each other, but Shirou Ren lets both of them lower their guards and have fun playing off each other, yeah?
I feel like Shirou and Saber was like more like emotionally satisfying. Like it was a lot like they said, sweeter. But then like with Shirou and Rin, it's like compelling. They both suck so much and feed into each other so well.
It's so fucking fun. And of course, let us not forget that in the same way that Ren pushed Shirou and Saber to have their date the first time because they couldn't fucking have it on their own, and then she's dragging the two of them along in this one to like The triangle there is genuinely compelling.
It's surprising how textual the polycule is.
Yeah,
It
like
feels very, very plausible.
like they absolutely fucking could. And there is an actual triangle. Saber gets along really fucking well with Rin. Rin has like her little obsession with Saber as well, and knows how to play her like exactly. Like it's not a corner. It's not a V. It's a triangle.
Which, like, it should be. That's the good stuff. That is
Yeah.
quality writing.
Oh. But you got a bit of tomato left on your cheek. Shall I get it for you? What saying? I can't get it myself. I quickly wipe the corner of my mouth with my sleeve. Damn it. My shirt has taken on a rather inauspicious looking red stain. Oops. That might have been a little much for a prank, huh? Sorry, your reaction was so close to what I expected, I couldn't help but laugh.
Oh, she's awful.
I'm not sure if she's apologizing or trying to hold in her laughter, but with a hand on her belly, Osaka hands me a napkin. That was a hell of a line read. He was choking on the fucking sandwich. I had to.
I really like that you give it your all for nervous sputtering.
I want to really give each line of dialogue the feeling that I get reading them. And if that means I have to fucking roleplay choking on a sandwich, I will. I've basically already been doing the pained noises. I may as well.
Just the statement, roleplay choking on a sandwich, I think is really funny. Also, I heard you doing that for real before the stream.
Right, I was eating really fast before the stream. Fine. It's been like this all day anyway. I don't care. Taking the napkin from her, I give my sleeve a few wipes. But the red stain refuses to come out. Osaka must have used her own original sauce. Oil stains are plenty stubborn. I doubt it will come out easily. Just you watch. I will learn from all of this today, and tomorrow you will have to work a lot harder to get under my skin. Don't go thinking it will go the way you expect forever, huh? So you're saying starting tomorrow I can stop holding back? Thank God, I had just about enough of pretending to be someone I'm not. Hehe, the Red Devil replies with evident composure. No, I take it back. It's going to take a little more time, so I'd really appreciate it if you could keep it to this level.
Just fucking crumbles.
Is that so? That's fine if you say so, but let me know when you want to level up. I'll give you everything I've got.
Level up, gamer.
Damn it. I'll get you back one of these days. It's not really that I'm a sore loser, but my complaint doesn't sound like anything but sour grapes. Rin literally threatening Shirou with a good time, honestly. And feeling unusually frustrated, I decided to take it out on the sandwiches in front of me. I steadily munch the sandwiches away. I'm hungry, and Tosaka did go out of her way to make them herself, so if this is what it's come to, I'll just eat them all myself. Well, no. Saber has already cleaned up about a third of them. Together, Saber and I eat the sandwiches. I guess Tosaka must already be full, when I stop to think that she's just idly watching us. You look like you're feeling better. At this rate, it seems like I won't have to hold back on dragging you around this afternoon, huh? Been blushing like, I wish I was no sandwiches. She's... Oh, God.
That's so stupid.
Saber like, really? Right in front of my sandwiches. Munch, munch, munch. She says with another mischievous grin. It's that grin again. A smile that says she's not so much looking forward to this afternoon activities She's to the side of me, worn out after she's dragged me through them. Do not underestimate me. Like I'm going to top out just being dragged around this much. Yesterday was one thing, but today I've been feeling fine all day. Is that right? Yeah? And I guess this is fine. Munch. I'm glad, Tosaka says, reaching for a sandwich. As if to say that a weight had been lifted from her back. When I tilt my head wondering why she would say something like that, everything falls cleanly into place. When I think about it, in any case, it wasn't natural. The reason Tosaka went out of her way to come to my house. Archer knew about the abnormality of my body. When he heard that I projected his swords, he probably guessed that there would have been some abnormality that resulted from it. That's fine. But that he knew about that projection even though he wasn't there must have been because Tosaka told him. Then, just like Tosaka told Archer about the fight with Caster, I guess Archer must have told her that I'd taken some kind of penalty from it. Osaka? Yo? Why did you come to my place yesterday? And saying you were gonna stay over as well. That was weird. Though I was so busy with Fujinet yesterday that I didn't realize it. It was just for an instant. But Tosaka certainly gasped. Why? I didn't really have any reason for it in particular. Yesterday was just a whim. I thought it might be nice to do something like that once in a while. I see. It definitely was fun how lively things were yesterday. There's actually an amazing gif of this scene in the anime where Rin and Shirou are talking and Saber is just silently housing sandwiches and chew bites in the back.
I need to see this.
I think I've seen that because I've actually seen the looping gif of making her just eat infinite sandwiches. Right? Yeah. Nothing really happened, but thanks. Oh, incredible. She's instantly turned bright red. What are you misunderstanding? It's not like I was worried about you or anything. There's the most fucking tsundere fucking line you can drop right now.
That is the motto of the Tsundere Nation.
Yeah, losing a partner could put you at a loss after all. That's why you came to check up on me, right? That's right. You do understand, don't you? Yeah? But even if that's true, I'm still grateful. I don't know what it was you were planning, but it doesn't change the fact that you looked after me.
She said the thing. We can go.
With a red face, Tosaka looks unhappy. The sight of her is so cute that I can't help but smile. I see. Now I get it. It somehow makes sense now. It's probably not quite the same thing, but making the girl I like blush makes me feel incredibly happy. By the time we finish eating, the weather has turned threatening. He loves strolling her too a little bit, yeah. If you change her shirt to be blue and her hair to be orange? Not sure who you are referring to, Sadani. The beautiful clear sky from earlier has been completely covered by clouds. And it won't be at all strange if it started raining anytime now. Oh, Asuka. I didn't know she had a blue fucking shirt. I've not seen Evangelion.
I don't think Evangelions are real.
Okay, Sadani. I need you to know that Nasu explicitly started on this train because he saw the first episode of Evangelion and got so inspired that he wrote the entirety of Mahoyo from that. So, like, I need you to know that there is always an Asuka in Nasu's work. There's always an Asuka. And Rin is very much yeah, like Rin is very, very much absolutely inspired a little bit in her. It's a shame. We didn't bring an umbrella. So let's head home for today. There's no dissenting opinion. That checks out. Fair. Osaka started this to begin with, so it's her job to call an end to it as well. Oh, but it was such a cute date. We get off the bus. Also...
Oh, that's not construction.
Yeah, it's the bus.
Hydraulics.
Yeah. I just realized too. I lost it. I don't know what I was saying.
Wow. Insightful. Thank you for sharing, Wag.
Okay, Ren, Evangelion.
Don't hurt yourself, hon.
It's I completely lost it. Holy shit! By the time we'd reached the usual intersection, this guy was already on the verge of tears. Did you have fun today? When we get down from the bus and start on our way up the hill, suddenly, Osaka asked me that. Huh? That goes without saying. If you ask me if it was fun, it was so much fun, there's no use even arguing about it. I guess you could call it a hell of a job. It was like being crammed in and spun around inside a washing machine. I feel
fun.
I feel like my tension and my hesitation both washed away right along with the dirt. That's... How was it? Did you have fun, Shirou? Yeah, you got me. It's been a long time since I've gone out and played like that. You really went all out dragging me around, huh? The more fun I have, the more that I have an uncomfortable feeling that this is all wasted on me, Shirou. I see. I don't know what you're thinking, but if you had fun, then just go ahead and say so. If you don't, it's rude to me when I've gone to all this trouble to take you out, don't you think? But no, I didn't mean it like that. Yes, you did. You're unconsciously slamming on the brakes. Huh. I don't know what happened to you in the past, but if it was that hard for you, wouldn't it be easier if you just forgot about it already? Just forget about the trauma, lol. Just forget about the trauma, lol.
Psychological damage. Just fucking move on, idiot.
My throat tightens. And a feeling like a thorn stabbing at a wound somewhere deep inside me, with a sharpness that surprises even me. Osaka, that's... Well, it hasn't anything to do with me. Anyhow, I've done what I set out to do. I guess the rest is up to you. Just don't be traumatized, skill issue. With her hair flowing behind her, Osaka starts up the hill. Not toward the rows of Western houses, but up the hill to the rows of Japanese houses on the other side. I stand there blankly.
Shirou, are we not going home? It seems liable to start raining shortly.
Yeah, you're right, let's go. Urged on by Saber, I turn my legs up the hill. Uh-oh. Huh? In the instant that we return to the house, I'm assailed by an intense feeling that something is wrong. There's not a single thing missing, but there's also a sense of loss. Not a single thing is as it should be. Their two faces harden, and the same goes for me as well. The true nature of this feeling, the building that, even as it stands there like always, has had something precious torn from it. The thing that the house has lost is... the boundary field is gone. The boundary field that Dad put up. The boundary field that warns us of the presence of hostile intruders has been forcibly cut away. Looks like somebody forced their way in while we were out. I guess it's a good thing we weren't here.
Shirou, what about Taiga?
After I stand there aghast for a moment, I start running. There's no time to think. Hey, wait! Hine might still be inside! There's a sloshing sound. The moment that I open the door, I can feel the stagnation in the air. After someone broke in here, for as much as it had been protected by the boundary field, the slightest corruption gave a weight to the air like it was stuffed with silk. I run, still with my shoes on. I don't have time to take them off, nor could I even think of doing so. I enter the living room. The lights are out. There, in the dim room beneath the ashen sky. Oh, I thought at this rate I might just make off with her, but you do have excellent timing, don't you, boy?
Oh no!
Our unconscious when she did the enemy no ancestor.
I can hear you excitedly slapping.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me.
I'm listening to you.
She should bite in. I need her to bite in so fucking bad. I need her to draw blood right now.
Like, not Taiga.
Yes, Taiga. Like, I don't want her to kill. I don't want her to tear her throat off. I want her to bite vampirically into her.
1-800, are you slapping?
Oh god. Sorry. Okay, I'm fine.
I do wish that were me, incidentally.
I think that was Saber, by the way.
Guster.
Oh, you thought I meant it as in make Taiga chomp her hand? She would do that. She's a beast. Saber's voice comes from behind my back. Running in behind me, the two of them stop in the instant that they see Caster. Probably because Fujine has been taken hostage. If Saber and Tosaka try to make even the slightest move against her, she'll speak the words of some spell. Faster than anyone. Whether Saber tries to charge at her, or Tosaka fires off her magic. Before either of them can do anything, Caster's fingertips will light up. That's the situation we're in. If they try anything, I'm sure. He can't even say her name because he doesn't want to imagine the scene. Taiga's head will be blown apart like a tomato. My thoughts grind to a halt. I'm angry. I'm so angry that it feels like my vision could cloud over with red and my blood is boiling. And yet my head retains a horrible objectivity. I'd never known before that you could go so far beyond anger that you look back into perfect calm. You were careless, boy. I made sure to put a little more effort into their boundary field. Oh god. She chuckles. Even that I just accept as though it's happening to someone else. That's a laudable attitude you got, Caster. Coming into our camp off of your own accord. Were you planning to surrender? Something like that? Although I expect it will be you begging for my forgiveness. Sparks fall from her voice alone. Dissociation powers go. God.
The longer I stare at this CG,
Yeah?
the more my brain just kind of stirs a little bit. Like, just...
Yeah? Don't mind me just
what a gay way to hold a woman.
Right? I screen capped it, don't worry about it. We can stare at it as much as we want.
Thank you so much.
Tosaka continues to glare at Caster, but she doesn't do anything. If she moves, Taiga's life will be forfeit. In the worst case, if she does move, then even before Caster can do anything, I will... wow! Kill her myself. He's that fucking mad, huh? But also, please, you can't be removing that one word specifically, holy shit.
Also, yeah, it's the hand in the waist. There's something very classic vampire Dracula evocative about the way she's holding her.
Why are you holding her like revolutionary girl, Utena? So what exactly were you planning on doing with your hostage? I don't have any business with you. I'm interested in that boy over there. Do you remember the proposal I had for you before, huh? That time in the temple courtyard, when Caster told Archer and me to join her. You're really bringing that up again? Osaka's anger is strong. That's surprising. I guess Archer must have really told her everything. Again? That's true. Normally I wouldn't have any interest in someone who had already refused me once. But that very much depends on who it is, girl. Caster stares only at me. You intrigue me, boy. This is the 5th Holy Grail War. I doubt there's been a case like yours in any of the others. Oh.
Only 5th?
It would be simple to kill you, but you're such a valuable specimen. If I can, I'd rather claim you without having to kill you. Do you understand? I've resorted to these brutish tactics because I want you to join me alive. That means hi!
Hello, Static.
If I refuse her, she will kill Taiga. I've come here against my master's orders. That's how highly I value you. You cannot place a little trust in my enthusiasm. Crazy what Caster can do when she's not a jobber, right? What the hell do you think you're saying? Doing whatever you please without a word to your master? Are you jealous? Oh, but that's too bad. I'm sorry, but I don't have any interest in you. You seem to be an exceptional mage, but you're absolutely no match for me. What I want isn't incompleted general power, but incomplete, unique abilities. In that sense, that boy is ideal. He's an immature mage, so he should prove easy to control. A chill yet alluring smile. As Caster sinks her fingers into the flesh of Taiga's neck, she prompts me for an answer. The fucking flushed emojis popping in chat. But a troublesome boy? There shouldn't be any need to worry your little head over it. No one but me is going to claim the Holy Grail. This town already belongs to me. However exceptional your saber might be, she cannot defeat me and my endless stock of magical energy. I sense Saber move behind me. She's prepared for battle at any time. No doubt, she will charge at Caster if she spots even the slightest opening. I'm telling you it's useless, Saber. Look, even as you see me here and now, I am nothing more than a shadow. The source of my power is all of the people who live in this town. It's as though I have 1,000 masters. You understand what that means, I'm sure?
You witch. Can't be.
That's right. Even if someone has no magical energy, their spirit is a different matter, no? We are soul leaders to begin with. By draining the magical energy called life from our masters, we can draw out as much energy as we please. Even that monstrous noble phantasm of yours I can now use as many times as I wish. A nearly limitless source of magical energy. The energy sucked up from the people of the town. She's saying she will win because she has that? She's boasting that she's invincible because she's going to use innocent people like that? It's the same as it was then. Smiling, standing atop someone else's sacrifice. The Hammercocks. Heat returns to my thoughts, frozen in their objectivity. Now then, let me hear your answer, Miyashiro. There's no way for you to win. So will you swear your allegiance to me along with your saber? Let Fujine go. Did you not hear me? I told you to surrender to me. Shut up. Let Fujine go. There's nothing outside of that. I don't have a single thing to give her. A grinding sound. After Caster irritatedly ground her teeth together as though to calm herself, she let out a sigh. I see. It would seem that negotiations have broken down, huh? After all, only one master can claim the Holy Grail. Do you mean to say you have no intention of joining forces with another? No. The Grail doesn't have anything to do with this. I just will not team up with you. I see. I'm not very popular, am I? You are with our hearts. You are with us.
We love you, Caster.
We loved you, Caster, please. There's no sneer in her quiet voice. What's there in its place is just anger. It really is a shame. I wasn't lying when I said that I quite liked you. If you'd agreed to work with me, I might have shared the Grail with you. I don't need anything like that from you. I decided to fight to stop people like you. The Grail's got nothing to do with it. More importantly, let Fujine go. I glare at Caster. And Caster, letting my hostile gaze wash over her. For seemingly no I don't know what that was supposed to be, but I will say for
some reason, I think.
For some reason, she laughs like it's hilarious. You... have I offended you? But it's your fault as well for saying things you do not mean. Stacks on stacks of trauma. I loved you, fucked up evil woman. That sounds about right for this community. Tag as the most important person in Shirou's life, yeah. Oh god. Things I don't mean? The Grail has nothing to do with it? I wonder if that's really true. After all, you are a victim of the Holy Grail. The Grail has nothing to do with it. In the moment you put that into words, are you not hating the Holy Grail? In an instant, my mind freezes solid. Shirou? It's frozen and I don't really understand. Not Tosaka looking at me with war in her eyes, nor Saber painfully casting her eyes downward. Oh, right, because Saber has been fucking seeing the past too from the dreams.
Mm-hmm.
That's just possibly, we don't see it in this route, but that's something she knows, huh? Nor the sickening nausea rising up the back of my throat. I know, Miyashiro. The last battle occurred 10 years ago, didn't it? At that time you lost everything. In the midst of that blaze, you alone survived. And as you waited only for your death, you were rescued by a Miyake Ritsugu. And so in truth, you're no child of this house at all. And yet, you've suffered all this time. Forced to become a mage you never wanted to be, isn't that right? No way, Miyakun, is that... That's right. For you, that Grail is an enemy to be hated. It's ironic, then, that you should be a part of this battle, no? I understand how you feel. There's no one who wouldn't hold a grudge after their happiness was unjustly stolen from them. Yes, It was that past of yours that so endeared me to you and me, Shirou. You have a right to take your revenge. A right to claim the Grail and settle accounts for what happened 10 years ago. That's why I thought it could feel right to have someone join me. So, think it over again, boy. I'm not looking for a fight here either. After all, it would be ridiculous to fight over this, wouldn't it? If the power of the Grail is limitless, then there should be no end to it, however much you might share out. Then, if they can trust each other, should people not be able to share the Grail? She makes an extremely good point here.
If it wasn't her making it, I'd almost believe it.
There's no lie in her words. It's likely that Castor really does think that. Take your revenge, Shirou. The Grail may as well already be mine. It could be no trouble at all for me to grant your wish.
That's nonsense, Castor. The Grail will not appear until only a single servant remains. Do not insult my master with your honeyed words.
No, there is a way to claim the Grail without fighting, Saber. Even if it's impossible for the others, a caster like me can understand the mechanisms of the Grail. Yes, if you, with your stupendous output of magical energy, were to assist me, it should be possible to call the Grail even now. Huh? Oh. A crack appears in Saber's drive. Oh. She just made an enticing offer to Saber.
Oh, that's so fucking interesting.
No doubt because Saber can feel herself that Castor is telling the truth. Oh. Now, this is your last chance, boy. You want to avoid fruitless fighting, don't you? And surrender to me? If you give me Saber and agree to work together with me, I will trust you both with the Holy Grail. The final negotiation. Saber is hesitating. That's because if a fight can be avoided, then it should be. And if in doing so, the Grail can be had as well, that's an irreproachable proposal. And besides, the enemy holds Kuchina's life in her hands. There's only one answer. Even Tosaka is biting her lip like she's given up. Oh wow, that's a timely donation. Undying from Caliborn, thank you.
So
yeah.
Like we can't team up with her, right? Or can we?
Oh, I have.
Refuse. I refuse.
You refuse. You refuse.
Kishibe, but I refuse.
Also, Caliborn says, my message is simple enough for your incredibly unwrinkled brain. Happy Frogman Day. Is it? Is it like Leprechaun Day? I don't know, honestly, but thank you so much. So we refuse then, huh?
I'm gonna refuse.
We refuse. No deal.
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
God. I won't do as you say. Without averting my eyes. Oh, it's wait, it may be St. Patrick's Day, huh? Without averting my eyes, I hurled those words at the Black Mage. Huh? The two of them, Rin and Saber, were so sure that Shirou was going to say, I think this is the right route, actually.
I hope so.
No, it feels so because the two of them had already given up. This is like denying this, you know? I hear 3 separate gasps. No one here in this place predicted that choice. Are you mad? You have the faintest idea of the position you're in. Yeah? I understand what you said. Certainly, I think what you're saying is right. If you can avoid a fight, you should. And if something can be shared, you should just share it. But I will not work with a witch who attacks people indiscriminately. What you're saying is right, but your methods are wrong. And one more thing, I wasn't forced to become a mage. I chose to follow in my dad's footsteps. You've got no right to say anything about that. I see. And I don't need you. Disappear, here and now. Murder fills Caster's voice. That's Saber.
You.
And at the same time, Saber drops her hips. At that... Don't move, Saber! With my voice, I restrain her with all of my might. Please. Please do not move, Saber. Or you, Tosaka. You can't do anything right now. If they move, she will be killed. Here in this house. I'll lose the person who's always been with me. Who's been my sister here in this living room.
Shirou, but...
Alright, the message did say it was from the future. It's a preemptive St. Patrick's Day message. Thank you, God. I really
travel through time.
I really was fucking smooth-brained. This is indeed still a hostage situation, even if you say no, yeah. Then why did you refuse her, you moron? But even so, the two of them don't budge. As though to hide them behind me, I take a single step toward Caster. Oh? I thought you utterly thoughtless, but it seems you do at least understand the position you're in, don't you? Shirou, what the fuck is your plan then? Yeah. Yeah.
No, I think he's got this. I have utmost faith in him.
I don't! The smile returns to Caster's lips. And her arm, the left arm clutching Fujine to her, slowly points to me. You cheat! You're going to kill Shirou while he's not resisting? Of course not. I'm not going to take his life. I'm just going to have him cease to be a master. It seems you only have one left, but give me your command spell. You won't join me, but you do want to save this girl. In that case, you're prepared for that much, I hope. Saber's breath catches. Within my heart, bowing my head to her in apology, I take a step toward Caster. Understood, but how should I give it to you? Wow! Wow, he's just going with it. I don't know any way to give it to someone else.
Shirou, you mustn't, even if you do.
I suppose not. If we weren't going to be interrupted, I could transplant it from you, but I doubt we could hope for that here. I don't expect we could transplant unless we went someplace quieter, so... Strip it right from your flesh. Here and now. Oh.
Oh my goodness.
The Black Witch says with a beguiling smile.
That's enough. Shirou, please give up on Taiga. I can't let you do as Caster pleases anymore.
I agree. Anyway, do you really think she's the sort to let her hostage go? If you do as she says even once, she will just use you right to the very end. Can we just think about how Shirou is straight up trading Saber for Taiga's life without hesitation? Yep. Yep, yes.
Kind of fucked.
What they're saying is right. That's why, for now at least, all I can do is apologize to them in my heart. Take it. That's good enough, right? I raise my left arm. Knowing Caster, she should be able to cleanly strip flesh and command spell both with a single word.
Shirou, you can't.
What the hell do you think you're doing? There's no need to go that far to save someone else, is there? There is. If this is all it takes to save Fujine, I don't even have to think about it. I point my left arm at Caster. Very well. Come here, Miyashiro. I don't know what you're planning. You should know that my fingers are faster than any surprise attack. I guess Caster doesn't trust me. She's still cautiously keeping her distance. Wait, this is the trick. Boy is just doing it. Oh shit. Yeah. I walk to her. Right before Caster, to a place separated from both of them. I walk to a place where I can no longer get away. However much I struggle, and I hold out my arm.
I feel like I'm gonna throw up. My tummy hurts.
God, it's so much.
I'm so tense.
The Black Witch looks at me in astonishment. I'm surprised. Quite the saint, aren't you, boy? Very well. I'll give her back to you, in deference to your good faith. The robe flutters, with her left hand still wrapped around Fujine's throat. With her remaining hand, Caster draws out a strange-looking blade. What a farce this is! If this is all it takes, there was no need to go to so much trouble. You truly are a stupid boy. You're an eyesore, so die, you naive little fool! The dagger is swung high and brought down, not for my arm, but as if to take my heart.
Caster.
She explodes. With speed such that I can only imagine that that's what happened. Saber steps toward Caster. I guess it must have been faster than she expected. Caster's dagger is deflected without any chance for her to react. The retreating Caster and Saber chasing right after her. I guess she must understand that she can't get away. I see. In that case... Joyously twisting her lips, Caster tenses her right arm. You can't please stop, Saber! Oh! Wishing from my heart, I reach out my upraised left hand.
Shirou, the command spell.
Saber stops moving. Her actions prevented by the right of absolute command known as the command spell. There. Or with a thud. With an ease like a foot sinking into snow, the dagger is thrust into her.
Oh my god.
Huh? I hallucinate that time stands still. Saber looks down at her own breast in shock.
Caster, you...
That's right. This is my noble phantasm, Saber. It holds not power to kill, nor to wound. It's nothing more than a ritual key. But this, you see, is the blade of betrayal that overturns all contracts. Is this? You are now just as I am. Betray your master, and then trust your sword to me.
Oh no, this is the worst thing.
A red light leaks forth. An ominous torrent of magical energy. It pours over Saber's body, breaks every rule and every right that binds her. And totally severs the connection between Saber and me. Also, she finally explained what we sort of knew about this, but we never got the explanation in this Fate route.
Yeah.
I love the dagger so fucking much.
Holy shit.
Saber falls to the floor. And some kind of bruise-like sigil rises up on her forehead. And on Castor, standing next to her, 3 crests fucking appear. That's Shirou's fucking command spells.
Wow, my tummy hurts.
The command spell that binds servants. The proofs of being Saber's master that until now had belonged to me reside in her arm. It hasn't changed. It hasn't changed yet. It will change in a bit, I guess. Oh god. Surprise! This is my noble phantasm, Rule Breaker. The blade of betrayal and denial that nullifies every magic placed upon this world. Sprawled on the floor, Saber gasped for breath. As if she's fighting against some sort of poison invading her body. You've taken a servant even though you're a servant yourself? Yes, girl. I've made her my familiar just as I planned. Emiya Shirou has ceased to be a master, and Saber now belongs to me. Now that I have her in the palm of my hand, nothing can threaten me now. That's right. Even were Berserker to attack me, it makes no difference. Perhaps I shall be the one to attack him next time. With a ringing laugh, Castor picks up the fallen Fujine. Here, I'll give her back to you, you little fool. She's precious to you, no? Then you must do your best to see she doesn't die. Fujine floats. He rises up into the sky, drawn up by invisible arms. Fujine! I instantly catch her. Fujine, are you alright? Fujine! Even when I call to her, there's no response. There's a warmth in my arms holding her. Although she's unconscious, she's definitely breathing. There's not a scratch on her. A sigh of relief leaks from my lips. Does that satisfy you? I did promise to let her live, after all. And what's more, yes, I shall let you live as well.
Mission accomplished, you did it.
We did do it.
I'm gonna throw up.
What you just showed me was just lovely enough to be infuriating. But... well, yeah, that is normally how these things go, isn't it? Yeah? Your playtime is at an end, little girl. Now, Saber, put an end to Archer's master. If he gets in your way, you may kill your former master as well.
Don't be absurd. Who do as you command?
From her knees, Saber glares at Castor. No, you will obey me, Saber. You're mine now. So long as I have these command spells, neither your body nor your heart can defy me. Saber's voice is filled with further agony. But, on the other side of that, with no regard for her own will, her body slowly climbs to its feet. Saber's body flows. With her former speed, she charges toward Tosuka, and... her sword stabs into me. A dull pain in my shoulder. And the feeling of steel stabbed deep into it. Saber's sword, which ought to be invisible, is vaguely outlined with my blood. You idiot, why is the fucking priest music playing? Holy shit, stop it.
This is terrible. This is the worst. I don't like this.
I hear Tozuka's voice right behind me. But even if she says that, I couldn't do anything else. My body moved on its own, and more than anything, I didn't want to watch Saber cut Tozuka down. Didn't want to see that, so I just stepped in between them. Oh! My body jumps. There's still some energy in Saber's sword. It splits my flesh and scrapes against my collarbone. The blade has already ruptured the veins in my neck, and all that's left for me now is to die. That's bad. I'm still holding Fujine in my arms, and Tozuka is right behind me. Too bad. Such a waste, isn't it? I had such interest in that boy. Far away. Master is saying something. Obey the command spells, Saber. If you cut them both down here, that will be 2 fewer masters. A cruel command. Which does sound like she's resisting it. Saber's arm stops, trembling in the air. Oh my fucking god, this is awful.
This is terrible. I hate this.
I need to check yours out, Arukana. I still need to check yours out. Oh, but thank you. I really do appreciate the comments. That's ridiculous. Saber's magic resistance can't even resist the binding of the command spell? Master is aghast. Saber, her head hung low, is just desperately biting her lip and holding back her sword. She chokes out a whisper as, drop by drop, tears roll down her downcast cheeks.
Run, Shirou.
Oh no! Oh my god! With an effort like she's spitting up blood, Saber desperately insists. Shirou, this way! Wait, Tozuka! Tozuka pulls on my hand and starts running. The wound in my shoulder burns and my head refuses to work properly. Even so, Fujine is in my arms and I accept that the only thing I can do now is run. No. I have no choice but to accept it. Saber! What a contradiction. Casting aside her pride as a warrior, she told me to run. To accept that desperate wish is the greatest salvation I can give her now. But on the other hand, to abandon those tears and run itself means to lose her. Okay, now the status screen has updated.
Oh, this sucks.
Yeah, now the fucking now it has updated.
Oh, this sucks. Oh, this sucks.
I'm out of breath. By the time I realize that we've run to or how a familiar mansion towers above us. Where we've run to or how. God, that's so fucking cool. Shirou, this way. Are you conscious? Can you still walk? It's someone pulling on my hand. I run. My body's strangely light. Maybe I'm lighter because my insides have all been dumped out, or maybe I've just lost all feeling. The only weight that I can feel is Fujine's, clutched tightly in my arms. I can barely see. Where I'm walking and what I'm doing are both growing hazy. Hey, Fujimura-sensei down there. Hey, are you listening to me, Shirou? I'm telling you we'll be safe here, so you can't let go of her. Somebody takes the songwan I'm holding from me. Precious weight disappears. And in her place, I grow heavier, my body, that had been so light, turns to steel, and, unable even to stand, I fall to the floor. Hatcher, hurry up! I'm gonna treat his wounds, so carry him up to my room. I hear someone's voice. My body is heavy and hot. I imagine that I'm turning red. But this is how hot it is when you put steel in the fire to temper a blade. Oh my god!
Interesting.
That is such an evocative fucking image. While I uselessly wander through time, the heat wanes little by little. That is such an allegory, holy shit. Oh my god.
What a fucking development.
So, do you want to keep going a little bit more?
About here is where I said I wanted to stop for the day.
Yeah.
This feels like a cruel time to leave it, but also quite the lucrative one.
Holy shit.
Oh my god, we lost Saber!
We lost Saber! And we didn't just bad end and, oh, we lost... No, we lost Saber!
We lost Saber!
We didn't lose Saber. We traded Saber for Fujimura.
We traded her for Fujimura! This is bad. This is terrible. This is the worst development. Shirou, why did you do this?
We saved Taiga. Hey, remember how today it started with like the most extremely cute three-way polycule?
It was... Oh my goodness. Like, okay, firstly, really interesting parallel. In the last route, it was Ren who lost her servant. And now it's us.
Yeah. God.
Oh god, this sucks.
Remember how the stream started with a combo about breaking the status quo? Yeah?
Literally, like, the two of us with just the clueless label. Like, we had no idea.
We, like, okay. Oh. Remember talking about how they showed you a mundane life to demonstrate how violating it is when it's interrupted by mage bullshit?
Remember when I literally cited the boundary field as a specific, like, thing that happens to make you worry?
Yeah. Yeah. Also, very, very funny thing. I, once again, completely lost what I was going to say. What the fuck is wrong with me today?
I don't know. Maximum bimbo brain, I guess.
Oh yeah, there is one thing that I know that hasn't happened yet, but it is one thing that made me know that there was going to be trouble with Caster and Saber at some point, because, you know, I've seen things, right?
You've seen stuff.
I did not imagine that we were just going to lose Saber completely, for real.
It's like, I'm just surprised. Like, not just in the context of like, oh no, what a thing to happen. Like, genuinely, as far as the writing goes, holy shit, I did not expect that to happen. Oh my god.
Yeah.
We lost Saber. Caster has Saber. This is terrible.
Remember, I remember you mentioning, like, not even that long ago, you were mentioning how you really enjoyed that we're getting to that point where you knew things were going to start happening differently from the Fate route and wanted to see what was going to happen. Well, this is what happens.
Yeah, I guess I asked for this.
Don't shift the blame on Saber. What was she going to do? Stand still and let Shirou fucking get killed by Caster too? That was
I'm reeling. Oh my god. Like, that's such a... Anything I thought about how this route was gonna go, that was the ultimate wrench in the gears. Like, starting now, I have no fucking clue what's in store.
Yes, good. I am so happy. I'm so happy seeing you. The shock.
I'm genuinely shocked.
Also,
go ahead.
no, you go first, actually.
Oh my fucking god. I was gonna say, I think it's really interesting, the way that they give you this silly haha creature woman and then put her in danger because they know that you care.
Yeah, they know that you care. And not only do you care about her, you care about what she means to Shirou.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's literally the only, like, capital F family that Shirou has.
Yup. Anyway, so, please, I need someone to tell me that, please, there is art of, of Caster and, Taiga maybe making out sloppy, maybe a little bit.
Maybe, like, a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, he straight up called her his sister, and he usually dances around that. That's fucking powerful.
Yeah, that was the statement he used. Oh my god.
Oh god, I love this so much. I'm
just like wide-eyed, like shocked. My heart's beating so fast.
God. God.
God.
God, I am so genuinely excited to see how the rest of this ride goes, because okay.
I'm excited to see the Caster Saber art that people keep talking about.
Yeah, but okay, so this whole situation, right? This is the Ilya Herc situation of this route.
This is the worst case scenario.
Yeah, but this is the Shirou gets kidnapped by Ilya, and we have the confrontation with Herc, the equivalent in this route. This is the big thing that has been building up from the beginning of this route to a confrontation.
Yeah.
And that is going to be a whole thing, right? That's gonna be a whole thing that we need to go through and solve and deal with Caster in some way. But at the same time, that is just this. What the fuck is going to be going on with Shinji and the Gilgamesh in the meantime?
I still have to deal with fucking Shinji and Gilgamesh. There's a whole thing that hasn't even been touched yet that we have to worry about.
There's so much still going on.
In the Fate route, there was just this whole air of perseverance. No matter what, if we just throw ourselves at the problem, we can tackle anything. We're so fucked right now.
God, there's I need it to be next week already.
Right?
But alas, I do not want to keep you too busy. Oh my god, I just tapped back into Discord and I saw that I screen capped the CG. Jesus fucking Christ.
Thank you so much for that, by the way.
Oh. Anyway.
Genuinely, just reeling. I am blown away. Fuck. Yeah, it's been, we're so back, it's so over, we're so back, it's so over, on loop. That is exactly how it feels.
This is why Fate Stay Night is peak.
This is genuinely some of the best, action fiction that I've ever been exposed to in my life. I fucking love Fate. It's so cool.
Oh, heaven's feet. But yeah, how about, yeah, I'm still thinking we got the whole route after this.
I know. Okay. The next one's gonna be worse, right? It's gotta be.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't like being a typo in the group chat person, but oh my god, heaven's feet.
Sarah's heavenly little feet. Heaven's perfect little toes.
I hate it here.
Oh god. No, but yeah, by the way, no spoilers in chat. Just we know that there's things coming, but no spoilers in chat because holy shit, even this caught me off guard.
Like, fuck, man. I can't even imagine going through this knowing what was going to happen next. Like, the tension of not knowing how far the story is going to go. That whole situation that we just experienced, I was waiting for the bad end screen. And it didn't come. And that's so much worse.
Yeah.
I so wish we had died and gotten a chance to do it over, but no, that's what happens.
Yeah.
We have to play it where it lies.
We just keep going. We just keep going and deal with the consequences of these actions.
I hate it. I hate consequences to my actions. This is terrible.
God, I love you. It's true, I do.
I fucking love you too. You're like my bestie. You're fucking great.
And hold hands, shake hands.
I'm waiting for the game to say psych, exactly. Like, just, okay, tell me that we lost. Just kind of back out. What do you mean we're running? What do you mean this is how it goes? I don't like it.
Yeah, it's like you're waiting for the pop-up of dead end, and then you see the status updated. Sabers Master Caster.
Oh, yeah, that's just canon. We just have to do that. Great. God, that's powerful. I have never felt this sense of like rejection. Like I'm in like denial of what just happened. Like the story's getting to me. I don't like this. I wish something else had happened and I want to fix it. But this is the situation that we're in.
Yeah, and the best part is that it's gonna be like that for the rest of the week, baby.
That for the rest of the week. I'm gonna have to think about this and worry until it's over.
Suddenly in Shirou's headspace.
I don't want to be in Shirou's headspace. I have enough trauma, thank you.
Oh, God. God. I mean, there is one way that we could avert having to think about all of this and worry so much.
What's that?
How's tomorrow looking?
That's a good question. For why ever could you possibly be asking?
Just wondering.
Just out of curiosity.
On a complete whim, you know? Like, maybe at this same, like, time range, maybe you may be around.
Like, maybe, like, just be here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for maybe, like, a stream of some kind.
Maybe. No pressures, though. Once again, this is, as I mentioned before, one of the weeks that my sister is around. So that is extra spicy. But, like, you know.
But, like, you know.
Yeah, like, you know. It could happen. It could happen. We will see about it.
When I can consult with the people I live with, I'll figure out what I'm doing tomorrow and get back to you as physically soon as I can.
Don't worry. Be happy.
Until then, I'm gonna be worrying.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, literally, like, my heart is beating so fast, my face is, like, all red. Like, I've got, like, fight or flight, like...
I want to hug you so bad.
I'm just kind of surprised that the story's, like, gotten me this much. Like, not that surprised, because, like, it's already shown that it can. But just... God, Fate Fox, thank you so much for bringing me on this adventure.
I'm so eager to see how much deeper the rabbit hole goes.
Like, again, it's like having like a vague idea of the story trajectory, going strictly off the Fate route, and I'm like, yeah, okay, it'll be like that, but like different. No, it fucking won't. It's gonna be its own thing.
Yep.
Oh boy. I mean, like, this is just gonna devolve into me just saying "oh god" over and over. Like, I'm running out of ways to express that I'm distressed.
Oh, it has been just as much of a joy doing this. Like, y'all do not even need to thank us at all. It has genuinely been a joy being here and having you all tag along for the ride.
Yeah, like, honestly, thank y'all. Like, it's nice having people watching. It's nice seeing, like, the view counts going up and people being active in chat for every stream. It's actually so exciting to be engaging with this new media with, like, a group, you know? It's a unique experience, and I'm having an absolute blast doing it.
Oh, it's genuinely the best way I could have asked to ever possibly check out the original entry in the series I'm currently hyperfixated in.
Yeah, and like I remember when you pitched this to me, I was like, yeah, that sounds kind of fun. Let's do it. Like I thought about getting into Fate, but I didn't know where to start. And I think we watched an episode of that one anime, whichever one that was. I think it's better if I don't know, but that was just like, yeah, fuck it, let's do it. That sounds like a blast, and it's been like genuinely a highlight of every week that we've done it. And it's like I've said, I feel like I'm like yanking at the chain right now because I want to be released so I can just dive into it, but the anticipation just keeps building. It's hype.
Oh,
I'm having a great
yeah.
fucking time. I'm having a great fucking time.
I also, like, I knew I wanted someone along specifically. I mentioned it because I knew the interplay of I know, but I don't know everything and don't know anything at all. It could be interesting.
I don't know shit. I only know what I've convinced myself of.
God, your theories, still juggling those theories.
And, like, nothing's changed about them as of this episode. I just have more important things to worry about right now.
Yeah, who cares about identity? Actually, do you have any, like, potential clues about Caster's identity?
Not a one.
Fair enough.
Like, do you think it's somebody I would know?
There is one scenario in which I could see you drawing one parallel that may make it click, but otherwise it is not very obvious at all yet.
Yeah, no, I've got absolutely no clue.
Anya, actually, we don't technically know in canon of the novel writer's identity, but we confirmed what it was because Anya just fucking guessed it.
Oh yeah, no, I was just correct. 100%.
Yeah. Like, she went like, oh, because of the, like, the cracked stone look of the blindfold, the way that it was over her eyes, the comparisons to, like, serpents and snakes, and the scent of blood, specifically you mentioned too, you just guessed that it was Medusa.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, like, it was all but confirmed once, like, her noble phantasm was revealed and everything. It was just like, okay, yeah, I know what this is, but...
Yeah. Oh.
It's just... God, it's so cool.
Isn't it also crazy that we still don't fucking know Saber's true identity in the Unlimited Blade Works route?
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
They don't know, chat.
They don't know. She's not so much as mentioned, like, her, like, she hasn't even released her blade completely. It's still enshrouded in invisible air.
Yeah, no, we haven't seen anything like it. That's wild.
I guess they're giving time for Shirou to fall in love with the two cool swords that Archer has first.
I'm so excited. I'm having such a good time.
Hmm. Oh.
What else is there to say?
Honestly, not much. It's just been a joy, and you can hear it in my voice that I'm currently stimming.
Now I get to boil in my emotions.
It's heavily implied she reveals her sword against Assassin's back when Shirou and Archer Yeah, they do, because Assassin does call her King of Knights.
Oh, that is true. That is true. Assassin knows.
Yeah, Assassin knows, and I think... that is why Castor also knows, because she mentioned her noble phantasm, because Assassin reported to her.
Oh, yeah. So Castor would be completely aware as well. Honestly, that just went over my head, because I was like, yeah, we know who this is.
Yeah. Interesting, huh? I hadn't even thought about that.
Well, that's honestly like a really cool note. Yeah, I didn't even consider that.
It's all connected.
There's so many fucking layers.
Are you saying that Assassin, sadly and behind the scenes, gathered information and reported it to his master?
Unlikely.
Really?
Unlikely. That doesn't sound like an assassin at all.
Oh, God. That is genuinely the most assassin thing I've seen Kojiro do. Otherwise, it's just kings are swallows too.
I fucking hate his description of his ability. Like, yeah, all you have to do is just swing your sword where you aren't swinging your sword as well, and then you win. Fuck you.
It's so good. It's so good. That is for the spy class, not assassin class. Come on, guys. Oh, God. Skill issue. That's literally what Kojiro did in Fate, right? He was just like, man, I sure wish I could fucking cut that sparrow off the air. Skill issue, fucking do it.
That is literally how he described it to us.
Oh, what do you mean you can't break reality to kill a bird? In particular, you know what I love the most about that?
What's that?
He's not Kojiro. Like, it has been mentioned. That is not Kojiro. That is just... Like, it was mentioned that this man is technically not Kojiro. It's a Kojiro-like.
Sun Tzu said, have you tried just fucking lying?
Also, question. I have not heard you say much about Samurai Remnant in a bit.
Oh, I haven't played it in a bit. I've been very busy trying to work on art and get myself together with that, with my own secret little projects.
Don't worry about it. It's been wonderful seeing you do so much cool art stuff lately.
The last thing I did in Remnant was Lancer's Reveal, which I did with you.
God, you love that boy.
Oh, no. I mean,
Oh, no, the other Lancer, right.
like the actual Lancer from the time.
Yeah, the sad woman.
Oh, I love her so much. That gloomy woman.
She's very good.
She's fantastic.
Speaking of, I will be playing the DLC this Sunday.
Ooh.
So that's gonna be really fucking fun, because, you know I'm gonna be simping for that snake.
Listen, I know that we avoid spoilers in this house, but I want you to tell me and show me everything you can about her.
God, she is going to be incredible. I have been informed by a friend who has played the DLC already that I am not going to be normal about her. So, like,
of course you're not. Like, did that need to be said?
Like, she is already someone who I love the base form of in FGO, and I was hoarding quartz right now to summon her summer version this very summer, And then they drop the DLC and they give her a snake lower body and 2 extra arms. And at this point, just fucking break me in half. Will it be better or worse than the Slated Princesses? I think it's gonna be better by virtue just of the way the game is going to be. Like she's going to be cool and good, but I'm still going to beat her ass with swords. Her summer Bertrand is also extremely aggressively horny. I need to see that in person. Holy shit, I need a translation right now. Have a good eep.
Have a fantastic eep, even. I should also probably get going myself, actually.
Sadani is just fucking shilling for my own videos in my own chat. Please.
All of these, if you like Wakraya, you guys are gonna love to find out about this great streamer. Her name is Wakraya.
Did you know only 10% of my viewers are subscribed?
I'm just gonna hit you with a spray bottle right now. Just stop that.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, you're not. Alright, I'm gonna slip and skip, I think. It's been an absolute delight. I've had a blast. Thank you for having me along, and thank you to everybody in chat, and apparently those who are also watching us on YouTube, because there seems to be quite a few, actually.
Bye, Anya. Thank you so much.
And thank you.
And she vanishes. She disappears. God. Also, yeah, watch that. There's some good fanfic writing of my setting. I enjoy. Thank you so much, Han. Sacrifice goats. God. Okay. So, Anya is gone. Anya is gone. Anya is gone. Anya is gone. Okay. Does Rin know? I know that Anya was like, well, there was not much today that changed her opinion on what her theories are. However, does Rin know? She has realized. Rin has realized. Rin knows. Rin knows at this point. Rin has absolutely clocked who Archer is at this point. She sure was like, I'm sure you will grow up into a cool hunk with white hair and a nice bag, don't worry about it. Oh god. But yeah, no, I thought that was going to be get some sunlight. Oh. She just did some for sure confirmation, yeah. The Throne of Heroes is weird. It's outside of time. Don't worry about it. It just does things like that. But also, you don't really have time to really think too much about it. Because then, everything goes to shit. Fujine almost dies, and we lose Saber. So it's like, poof. If you don't know, it just fades away. You don't get that. You don't get to think about that. The fun subtle thing is the catalyst. Yeah, holy shit, the catalyst is so good. If I make him stressed out enough, will his hair change color? Plants don't come from nowhere. God, photosynthesis sorta boy. I am going to be leaving now. My... whatever word it is that you use to describe the husband of your sibling, which I always forget, is sleeping downstairs, and I do not want to accidentally wake him up. If you remember right, I should hit the reveal in 1 to 3 streams. Thank you, brother-in-law. I am so excited to see... I am so excited to see Anya like have the other shoe drop and her to realize for good 100% sure what's going on. She's going to freak the fuck out. Ah. But generally, actually, let me turn the cool music off. I need you all to know that currently Anya has finally come back from winding down off the computer for a moment and has come back with just, God, what a stream, all caps. I should also hit that Saber CG in Extreme. I've been waiting for that one for so long. I've been wanting to know the knowledge for so long, and now that I have the context, I don't want it. Now that I have the context, I do not want it. But thank you, generally, all of you, for being here. I can't wait to do more. Whether we do more stuff tomorrow or not, I'll post in the Twitter. It doesn't matter. But next week is going to be an interesting one. Next week is going to be an interesting one. And I'll be seeing you next time. As mentioned, Sunday, more Fate Samurai Remnant with the DLC. And on Wednesday, we may get ever so closer to finishing Void Stranger. So, without further ado, I'm just gonna dip out. I'm slowly losing steam, so yeah. Bye. Bye.